Okay guys, concentrate here now. So we have, okay, so I have opened some website. How to go to this website? See, concentrate here. So see, go to bootstrapmade.com. so just type what? bootstrapmade.com. So when you type this, the first link you should open. In that, okay, when you click on the first link, this page will be opened. So here there is something called templates. So there are multiple templates. Okay, go to business template, select any template guys, website template. So guys, I am showing you how to design. See, I have selected this template here. So we will see how to design this website guys. So now what you should know before designing this website, you should know HTML CSS properly. So if you don't know HTML and CSS properly, please, okay, watch HTML and CSS videos before watching this, okay, video. Clear? So we are going to design this guys, okay. So concentrate. We are not going to design fully here. So just I'll teach you, okay, some concepts so you will understand easily. So how to design the things here, okay. Okay guys, so concentrate now. See this website, okay. So see this website, we will start, okay. So now first we will go guys here. So concentrate. So now, so first I will create a new folder here. The name I'll give my website. Done. So this folder I want to open in command prompt. So I will type cmd. Next I want to open this folder in VS Code. So I will go for code space dot. So let me close this command prompt. And I'll close this folder also. So I have some folders, I'll close all the folders. So now let me change this to green white color. Okay guys, see, so here we have something called Explorer. So you already know this. So I will create a new file. First the file name I will give it as index.html. Done. So we created an index.html file. So let me change the file icon theme to material icon theme so that it can display the icon here, right? So let me create the structure here, okay. So I created the structure. So here I will pass the name as my first website, okay. So let me increase the font size. So my first website is the title, my first website. Done. So next I will create here, okay, one link tag. So link, okay. So I want to add icon, so the relation is icon. Then icon means I should add image here. So I'll go to the website directly. So Pixabay website. So here I'll pass lion. I'll text type Pixabay. So here I will pass lion image. So okay, this lion image I want to make this as icon. So right click, copy image address. So this is my page. So here I'll paste this guys. Done. So let me save this first and execute this. We will see output. So in our browser. So here there is a new tab. I will paste it. Done. So see, we got my first website and the icon is added here. So we did with this part. So consider we did with this part now. So now I'll go here. See, our website starts from here, okay. Our website starts from here. So I'll go here guys. I'll go to this. So now here, concentrate now. I will create one external CSS file for CSS properties. So the name I'll give it as style.css. So now I want to import this external CSS file here. So with the same link tag we will import it. So it is in the same folder, so I'll use ./css. Okay, so now observe here. Now we will start. Okay, so guys, how to create the websites first, you remember. So see, they have divided something. See, this is the one website. Okay, this is one website, whole website. So they divided this website. How they divided? Observe here. They okay, passed this as one section. Okay, and this is the one section. See, this is the one section. Done. This is the one section. Next, later. Okay, see, this is one section. That means, see, this box is one section, this is one section, the whole thing becomes one section. Like this, they have divided the website and they made it as the sections. So first we will also do the same thing, guys. We will also do the same thing. So first what we will do, observe here, we will create the navigation bar. So I will go here. So first here I will create a section I will pass here. Done. So inside this section, before starting the section, you should comment it, you should know what the code is going to do. So what we do, we will pass now bar starts. So the navbar code we will put inside this comments. So here we'll pass navbar ends. So what we are doing, guys, we are adding the code. Okay, so inside the comments, navbar starts, navbar ends, so that we can easily understand the code inside this comments belongs to the navigation bar. So first we created the section, guys. Inside the section you should create, okay, something called division tag. So remember, you should create something called division tag. Division means what? Dividing the web page. So we are dividing this web page here. See, we are dividing this web page, so this is one division. So we passed here. So inside this I should pass navigation tag, nav tag. So next nav tag we will pass something called UL tag, which is already, you know, this is unordered list. So inside this I will pass li, which is, we call it as what? List. So inside this I will pass a. Okay, so this is anchor tag. So here I will pass something called, okay, so the same thing, home, about us, services, portfolio, some we will pass here home. Okay, I'll pass here what? Home. Done. So same li I will copy and I'll paste here. So here I'll pass about us, then the same li I will copy, I'll make this as a services, then I'll scroll here, I'll add here again, I'll make this as a portfolio. Next we will add something called pricing contact. Okay, so here we'll add something called pricing, and here I'll pass something called contact. Okay, so I'll pass here contact. So now we have added, guys. Now save this. So if you reload our page, see how it's looking. So it's just HTML we added, it's looking like this. Now we have to add, it's just a structure we created. Now we have to add CSS to it so that it looks like this. And one more, we have anchor tag, which is a bigger one. So what I do here, so observe here. So inside this, okay, before UL tag, guys, so I will pass, okay, one h1 tag inside this, okay, or else I'll make this as a, okay, h1 tag inside a tag. So there I will pass something called my company name. So here I will pass my company name as same thing, I will pass Java script as my company name. Done. So now save this. So how it is looking, observe here now. So if you reload the page, see it's looking like this. So we have to arrange it properly, right? So now first what we have to do, guys, observe here, go to your style.css, select, okay, select li tag. Done. Select li tag. Okay, before starting here also you put the comments, write the something called navbar starts, then again you should pass here navbar ends. It's not mandatory to write these comments, but we will understand in future. So where is the navigation barcode means, you can go to this section, you can check here. So now here I will select the li tag. So I will pass li tag. See, consider you have multiple li's. So what we have to do, so select li tag only which is inside, okay, navigation bar. Okay, so how to select only the li tags? So I want to select li tags only inside navigation bar. So how to do this? Observe here. So I will pass here now space li. Okay, so now space li if I am passing means it is considering it as I am selecting the li, okay, which is present inside nav tag. It will be applicable, the properties whatever you are passing, it will be applicable only to the li tags which is inside nav tag. Okay, so space means what? Inside. So now let me pass something called, okay, here I will pass, okay, so now I'll pass here display property. Okay, so display we know, so I'll make this as inline. Why inline I am making? By default li tag is block level element, so I have taught all the things, so I am not going to repeat here. So when you pass display inline, see, it's going to display on the same page, okay, same line. So what we do, guys, observe here what we do here. So concentrate. So here I'll go instead of h1, so what I do, I'll make this as div. Okay, so here also I'll make this as div because h1 will provide one line of space, right? So observe here, it's also providing. Done. So now or else directly you can pass this anchor tag here. So remove this division, we don't require at all. So we pass like this, so everything will be in same line now. Okay, so now observe here. Yes, done. So now observe here, guys. Okay, so it's looking like this. So what I do now, okay, or else you pass this anchor tag again inside here. On division I will create. Here I will pass on a JavaScript. Okay, reload the page. Yes, okay, or else you remove this directly, it will come to the same line only. See, inside ul only, but I am not passing inside li. So observe, so we got, guys. Yes, perfect, right? So now observe here, after doing this we have just brought into the same line. So now what we do, we have to apply, first we have to remove the underline of this anchor tag. So I will remove the underline here. So how to select the anchor tags? Only present inside navigation bar. Okay, so anchor tags only present inside the navigation bar. I will pass text decoration none, so it will remove all the underlines. See, it removes all the underlines. So now let me pass some, okay, background color to the navigation bar. So I will pass nav, then inside this I will pass some background color. Okay, so the background color is what color here we will see first. So it's not having background color, actually it is having what? So transparent background color. So what we do, so we don't add background color. Okay, so instead of this we will create one class called banner class. Okay, so this banner class, so we will add one background image, guys. So here URL, so I'll go to Google and we will copy one good image. So here I'll type corporate image. Okay, just I'll type corporate. So whatever the images you want, you can add, guys. Okay, so see, I want to add this image. Okay, here. So now let me copy this image address, copy image address. So observe here, so I want to add this image, right? So I'll go to this and here to this URL I will add. Okay, so in double quotes I will add this. So save this, and if you reload the page, see, I should call this banner class. Observe here, copy this. I am calling this banner class inside this section. So how to call the banner class? Class is equal to banner. Save this and reload the page. See, the background image is added, it's added only, okay, to what? The navigation bar. Why? Means we have less content. So to the same banner class we are passing to the section, right? So pass the height to this banner class. So I'll make the height as, okay, 500 px. So once you pass the height, see, the image will be added. Done. So height, spelling wrong, so height is equal to 500 px. So observe here, the background image added here successfully. But guys, if you observe here, see, the background image, we have only single image, yes or no? But this image is repeating multiple times in our website, right? So what I do, let me increase some more height of this image, okay, and still see, observe, the image is repeated multiple times. So how to avoid the repetition, guys? So first what you have to do, so you should use something called background repeat no repeat, okay. So now observe here, the image is not repeating here, but I want to, okay, apply the big image, right? It should cover the whole background, the section tag, right? So now what I do here, I'll pass background size property, okay, background size property. So I'll pass 100% width, 100% height. So now observe here, so reload this. Done. See, we got this, yes or no? So we got the background image. So now if you observe here, okay, see, there is little bit of space here. So I have told you that, okay, this space belongs to the body tag. So what we have to do, so we have to select both HTML and body tag. Observe here, so we have to select what? Both HTML comma body, okay, both HTML and body tag. Why? Means it is having default margin and padding, so we make this as margin 0 px as well as padding 0 px. Why? Means it is having default margin and padding. So the white space will be removed when you pass like this. See, there is no white space now. Then, so we selected what? Both HTML and body tag. So now observe here. Done. So we selected both HTML, we made it as margin 0 px and body 0, sorry, padding 0 px. Now observe here. So sir, how it's looking? I want to apply. See, the image is looking like something black color is there, right? So we will apply those shade on this. So how to apply the shade? Observe here. So we will go to, okay, something called linear gradient, okay, to the same background image, linear gradient. So I want black color shade, so I'll pass RGBA. So I'll pass 0, 0, 0, 0.5. I have already taught all these things, so please you watch the previous videos, guys. So let me copy this again, at least minimum 2 times should be there. So comma, I'll paste here. Done. So now save this and reload the page. See how it's looking now. Done. So the shade we added here, yes or no? The shade we added. So if you observe here, guys, so there is something called the blue color is not visible, okay, on the black shade. So what we do, we change the anchor tag color here. So here I will pass color white, and let me increase the font size of this. So the font size, I'll make this as font size, I'll make this as, okay, so 20 px. Then 20 px, I'll pass, save this and reload the page. See, now it's perfect, guys. Done. So now what I should do, I want to move this home about us to right side. Before, okay, so right side I want to move. So let me pass little bit of, okay, margin to this. So what I do, I will pass, I will go to this UL. So I'll select the UL tag which is present inside nav tag. So I will pass nav space UL. So here I'll pass, let me pass margin auto. So I'll pass margin auto. So if it is not working, we have other options. Yes, it's not working. Okay, now observe here, okay. So now what we do, margin auto, it's removed. Okay, so observe here. So I should remove some space here, guys. This space we will see later. First what we do, margin left we will apply. Okay, margin left we will apply. So 20 px of space. So and reload here. Yes, it's moving. So but I don't want to move this, guys. Concentrate what I do now. So all these LIs I will put inside one more division tag. Okay, so here I will pass a class called my nav. Okay, class called my nav. So I'll go here. So instead of this I'll directly use dot my nav class. So I'm applying something called 20 px of margin left to it. See, it's moving, right? So it's moving here. So it's changed. So change it to 80 px. We will see here how it's moving. Yes, it's moving. Then so R is do one thing, guys. Do one thing. So what we do here? So we will remove this. Concentrate. We don't want inside this. Okay, let it be. So what we do, we will only move this li tags, not anchor tags. Okay, so here the same thing I'll copy. See, we already selected the li tags inside the nav. So we will apply some margin to it, save this and reload. See, it's moving now. So margin left is applied. Yes, done. So the margin is applied here. So let me apply some more margin so that it looks good. So I'll make this as 100%, 100 px. So reload the page. So it's looking like this, good, right? So similarly what I do, I should provide some space here. Okay, so the space means what? You should go for navigation bar. Okay, you should select what? Navigation tag. So here you should pass padding. Okay, so I will pass, else directly padding top. I will pass padding top. So 20 px I will pass and reload here. See, little bit of space we got and it's covered. The space whatever we had, it covered. So sir, we want something, sir. Here the button is also there, right? So the button also we can create here. So before that I want to increase the size of this. Okay, I want to increase the size of this JavaScript. So I will create one class called, okay, dot logo. I will create the class called what? Dot logo. So I'll pass logo here. So next here inside this I will pass font size. So the font size I'll make this as some 25 px, okay, or else 30 px, so that it looks good. So next I will pass font weight bold. I will make this as what? Bold. So here I'll pass font weight bold. I will pass. Okay, so save this, reload the page. Okay, so I should call this, right? I should call this logo class to this JavaScript anchor tag. So I am going to call here. So class is equal to logo class. So it's a brand logo, guys. See, it's a brand logo. Now compared to this, it's a brand logo. Sir, I want to add one line, sir. So like this they have added one line, sir. So that is horizontal line you can add, okay, here. See, after this UL tag only you should add HR tag. So one line you will get over there. See, we are getting one line over there. So I hope everyone clear with this. The button also you can design, guys. See, the button whatever they have designed, no, you can aramse design. So I don't want to add one more button, one more anchor tag. So last li only I will add. Okay, so I will create concentrate here. What I do, I'll create a class called dot btn. Done. So here I will pass background color. Okay, so background color I will pass background color green color I will pass. So I'll select some shade. Yes, I will select this shade. So next I will pass something called padding to this button. So top padding 5px, okay, left padding 7px, bottom padding 5px, right padding 7px. Okay, so I applied. So it's a shorthand. So next text color I'll make this as a white color, white. Then I'll apply border here. So border I'll make this as a green, so 1px solid. Okay, so green 1px solid. So next I will pass something called border radius. So I'll pass border radius. So I'll make this as 20px. So save this. So this btn class I'm going to call inside the last, okay, anchor tag. So class, so paste this btn class and reload the page. Observe that contact, see we got, okay. So same like this we have got. See, if you want little bit of space here, so observe here. So what you should do, so you should provide increase the padding here. So how to increase, sir? We don't know the exact value how the button looks, sir. So what you should do, inspect here, inspect the element. See, now you can check. So button is here, so you can increase the padding. Okay, so padding I will increase here also. I will increase, yes, it's 15px 16. So yes, I'll make this 18. So what you should do, guys, you should copy this value, and you should paste in real time source code, or else it's normal button. So the copy the value and paste here, so you will get the exact values here. So reload this. So you got, see, successfully we got a button here, right? So if you observe, it is having some hovering effect here. See, when you hover, it is having some hovering effect. So what I do, okay, so I want hovering effect. So same button you take dot btn. So we will use something pseudo class here, dot btn colon hover, okay, colon hover. So inside this, okay, inside this we will change the background color. So now little bit, okay, dark color we will apply. Then so we will copy this and we will apply some other shade so that it looks good. See, reload this page, okay, observe here, it's looking good. Yes or no? Hovering effect is this. So this is about, okay, the navigation bar and the background image which we added. See guys, I also don't know the website. First time I opened this website, but still I am doing this. Yes or no? So you should know like this how, okay, you should know like this how to create the stuff here. Clear? So similarly, okay, what I do now, so I want to add this content, right? So I want to add this content. The button is a video, later we will see, not now. So I want to add this content. So what I do, let me copy this first. Okay, so inside this section, same, after completion of navigation or division tag, okay, so what I do, observe here, inside this section I will create one more division and I'll paste here with the help of h1 tag. Then I'll paste this content. Similarly, okay, I'll copy this, I will paste this with the help of what, paragraph tag. Done. So for this I will give some class as, for this division I will give the class name as my banner, okay, content. So class name should be okay, your class name whatever it may be, but it should be understandable. Okay, so see, it's the class name very good. It's telling my banner content means it is having the banners content. Banner means what? This is a big image, that's all. So what I do, guys, we have added here now. So if you reload, see the content is here, yes or no? So first and the content should be white color. What we do, we will go here. So we will call this create one class here, my banner content. So first we will change the text color. Done. So the text color will be what? So I'll make this as white color text. So save this. The text color is changed here. See, now we have to bring it to the center. Before bringing it to the center, what we do, so the h1 tag which is inside my banner content class, see the h1 tag which is present inside my banner content tag. So here I will increase the font size. Okay, what I should do, I will increase the font size of this. So how to increase? So I will pass here font, okay, size 50px. So reload this, observe here, okay, 50px is more. So let me make this as 40px. Reload the page. Yes, we got 40px. Done. 40 is also big. Okay, so I'll change it to 30, guys. Okay, good. So now here there is a space, right? After bootstrap it should come to the second line, bootstrap website template, right? So here when you go here, in between this you should pass one break tag, that's all. So now reload the page. See, we got, and I will create a class here. Okay, so only for h1 I should apply this. Okay, now it's not looking good. So now you can increase, you can make this as 50. Yes, it's correct now. Done. It's 100% correct. So now what I do, similarly I want to increase the paragraph size. So same thing, I will select this, same thing, but instead of h1 what we have to do, we have to change the paragraph color P. So here I'll make this as, okay, so some 30px of color size. So it's done. So now for this banner content class, for common you pass text align center. Done. So it will align to center. See, it's looking good. That's all, guys. Clear? So we created, see, it's looking similar to this. It's looking similar to this, sir. We want to bring it a little bit okay here, sir. So what you should do, pass here position property, okay, relative, then from the top you bring it 20, 30, whatever the px you want, you bring it, okay, from the top. See, it's moving now. So we don't know exact value, you should inspect it, then you should change, inspect, then you should change, guys, where to bring, but we don't know this. So what I do now, so directly, okay, so I'll pass some value here, I'll make this as a 50px. So consider it is centered now. Then so this is the things we have created now. This is the first thing, this is very important. So we created, it's looking like a website now. Clear? So, okay, guys, this part is done now. So we will move to another part. Okay, so next we will come here. Okay, we have what? About us section. So we have what? About us section, right? So what we do here, okay, so first we will pass here concentrate. So we will create this about us section. Done. So I'll go to this about us. How to create, observe here. First you should create one section tag. Again what I do, guys, I'll go here. So here after this navbar ends, I will create something called, okay, something called about us starts. I'll pass about us. So I should comment, right? So I'll comment this about us starts, then about us ends. Done. So in between this, first thing what we have to do, we have to create a section tag. So inside a section I will call a class called, okay, about us. The class name is what? About us class. So guys, we have created the section. Done. So now we have to create the divisions here. Yes, so this is one division, the whole thing will become one division. So this is one division and this is one division, right? So what we do, we will create, okay, so two divisions first. So first I will create, okay, first division into 2. So we created two divisions here, right? So first one we created here and the second one is here. Done. So the first division I will add something called paragraph tag. Done. So I will paste, okay, I'll copy this content, the whole content, okay, I'll paste this. Then I'll paste this in between the paragraph, right? So similarly we will go to one more division, okay, so we have one more division right here. So inside this division, concentrate, so these are the two divisions. Again the whole thing will become one division, guys. The whole thing, this whole thing will become one division. So inside this again two divisions we have to create. So I will create here division into 2. Done. Division into 2 I have created. So now I will create some classes. So first let me paste the content here, okay. So now inside this division I will use paragraph tag and I'll go here, I'll copy paste the whole content, okay, I'll copy paste the whole content here. Some content I'll copy paste this, okay. So this content only I'll copy paste inside the paragraph. Then so next observe here, after this paragraph, so I'll create 3 li tags, li into 3. So this, okay, this we can add, okay, we can add with the help of icons, but we don't know till now what is icon. So let me use just add li, okay. So I'll copy this, I'll paste here the same content to all the li. So content is not matter, the structure is matter here, right? So here I'll paste this. Done. So we added, guys. Similarly one more division is there, so I will add this, I will add this, and here I will add in between the paragraph, okay, I'll add one paragraph here, I'll add one paragraph. So inside this I'll add. So after this paragraph, observe here, after this paragraph we have one button here, yes or no? Let me add the button also. So the button I will pass button. So the button name is what? Learn more, okay. So save this, guys. So guys, observe here, this is my structure now which we create. Done. Okay sir, we want some more, okay, there is inside this section, sir, so we should add h1 tag before, okay, inside this we have to add h1. So we should pass what? About us. See, we have to pass like this, about us, okay. So I'll go here, about us. So save this and reload. So we got here. Done. So now what I should do, observe here, so I should bring, I want to provide some space all the 4 sides. So what I do, directly I will go to this section, okay. So the section, the class name is what? About us, Okay, so here also we will create something called about us starts, about us starts. Then here I'll pass about us ends. Okay, so next in between this we will add CSS properties belongs to about us. Okay, so next I'll paste here about us class. So I'll pass margin. Okay, all four sides 50 px I will pass. So now observe here, you will get some space all four sides. See, so it's good. So we got, yes or no? But I want this in this structure. Okay, so before going to this, let me design this button first. Okay, let me design the button first. So what I do, the same properties I'll call here. We have already designed a button. Okay, so we have already designed the button, right? So the same properties, what I do is I'll call, so I'll copy this and here I will add. Okay, but the names BTN transparent I will use. So it means it's a transparent button, right? Transparent. Then BTN transparent. So here also while hovering also it should be BTN transparent. Then so I'll call this BTN transparent class inside this button. Okay, so class BTN transparent. So observe, it's not a transparent button now, but it's a normal button. Observe. So I want to make it as transparent. How to make it as transparent? Observe here. So in CSS we should not apply background color. Okay, that's all. Observe here. So save this. So observe the reload. The button is transparent now. Yes. But still, okay, the color should be what? Text color should be what here? Green only. I'll pass. Text color is green. Okay, so save this and reload the page. See, the button is still not transparent. It's having some by default color. If it's like this, guys, if it is like this, what you have to do? So you should pass background color transparent. You should pass. So when you pass, observe, you will get white color button. Then you are getting white color button. So same like it's like this. Yes or no? So if you want little bit of padding margin, you can increase here. So here we have something called, I'll make this as 8, this as 22, this as 8, this as 22. Reload the page. So the button looks good. Done. So this is, we have designed the button also, right? So instead of this icons, guys, okay, we are adding just the list here. So you remember. Done. So now, sir, there is a little bit of space between this list, means you can go with okay, margin top li like this you can pass. So if you want, I will pass. Observe here. Okay, so the LIs which is present in about us class, yes or no? The LIs which is present in about us class. So LI, so little bit of margin top I will pass 5 px of margin. So now observe here. So little bit of space you got, yes or no? Or else if you don't want 5 px or make this as 8 px, you will get little more of space. Done. So we added the content, guys, but we want in this structure, right? So how to do this? Concentrate. Okay, if you want, you can increase the font size of this. So what I do first, this I leave like this only. Done. So what I do, so little bit of margin I will increase. I'll make this as 100 px. Okay, I'll make this as what? 100 px of margin for all 4 sides. Done. Next, observe here. So first thing, I will create a class here. Observe here. So this is one division, this is perfect. So this division I will create my, okay, I will create a class my or else about us sub div. Okay, sub div, that means subdivision. So the class I have created. Done. So copy this. So observe what will happen now. The divisions which is present in about us class. Okay, the divisions which is present in about us class. For that I want to apply property. See, these are the two divisions. This is the one division, this is another division which is present in about us class. So what we do, I want to apply some CSS property to that. So I'll go here. So I'll pass dot, okay, the divisions which is present in about us division class. So what I do, so to those division guys, I will make this as display inline block. Okay, so when you pass like this, okay, reload this page, observe here. Okay, see, we got. So why we are not getting means, to this division you should pass some width here, so that, so width will be, I'll make this as, okay, so 500 px. Observe it, now it's looking perfect. Yes, done. Is it looking similar to that? Yes or no? Yes, 100% it's looking similar. Clear? So we did with what? Two sections here. This is the first section and this is the another section we did. Clear? So okay guys, we have learned how to add this. Yes or no? We learned how to add this, right? Similarly, next we will go to something called services section and we will see how to add these cards. Clear? So now what we have to do first, okay, the same thing, go to our HTML file. So after this we have to pass what? Services starts. Okay, services starts. Then you should pass what? Services ends. Done. So next what I do here, how many divisions? First, this is the section, right? So first we'll create section here. Sorry guys. Sorry. Section, and the section I will provide the class as, so here services, the class name is what? Services. So now we have created the section. Inside the section, see, we have one division. So next we have, this is the big division we have, right? So inside this we have subdivisions, full big division, then this is one division, this is one division again, this is one, this is one, this is one. So what we do, concentrate now. Okay, so now first let me create a big division. Okay, so big division I will create. Alright, so I created the big division. Inside this, for this one as well as this one, we will create one more division. So here I'll create division inside this paragraph. So let me add some content here. So I'll paste this, and before this h1, so before this h1, sorry, section, we will add h1 tag and we will give something at services, right? Services. So next I'll pass here the big, this division completed, right? So we will add one more big division, or else we will make this as two divisions. This is one division, this is one division, right? So we will pass here two divisions again after this division. Okay, so I will provide one class here, class my cards. Okay, so cards means what? So this diagram, whatever the boxes have, we have something, I'm making it as what? My cards. Then So next observe here, see, so we will pass like this my cards. So same one more division I will create here, my cards. Okay, so my cards we created, see, so my cards, two divisions for this I created. Done. So again inside those division my cards, card 1, card 2, card 3. Okay, so what we have, card 1, card 2, card 3. So I will create dot, okay, so division. So here I will pass a class called card. Okay, just I will pass one card. So let me copy this, all the cards here. See, I copied the cards. Similarly, the same cards I will copy to the another my cards division. Then, so now observe here, guys. Okay, we have services section. So let me apply, okay, some properties now. So if you observe here, for all the cards, for this cards, my card, okay, for this card class I will apply some CSS property. Done. So here I will apply services starts, okay, services, sorry, slash services starts. Then I will pass here services ends. Okay, services ends. So in between this I will pass a service class dot service services. Okay, so I will pass margin here, margin 80 px. Okay, all four sets. Done. So if you observe here, see, so it's providing some margin, see. Then I should add some cards here, right? So I will give some height and width, and also observe here. So if you observe, it should look like this, right? So the border should be there. So I will apply here. Okay, so before going to this, for this division tag, okay, for this division tag which is holding the cards. Done. So cards we have applied my cards, right? So and this division, okay, so I will pass here class my, okay, bg, my div bg I am passing. Then what is the class name? My div bg. That means my division's background color. So let me pass here dot. So here I'll pass background color. So gray color, in gray color only. So not gray color. So I'll make this as a little bit of alpha value. I'll pass here. Then, so if you save this, so observe here, it looks like we have applied some color. Yes or no? See, it's looking some other color applied. Yes or no? Done. So similarly we will apply some height and width, okay, to all the divisions. Or else what we do, first we will add the content. See, lorem ipsum I will add. This is I will add. So this one is the icon, guys. Okay, instead of icon we will add some other things. We will add at the rate. Okay, just we will add at the rate instead of icon. So first let me add this lorem ipsum to all the divisions h1. We will add what? Lorem ipsum. Similarly we will add this with the help of paragraph tag p, and we will add before this something called okay, I will use I tag, and here I will pass at the rate. So what we do now, so observe here, so all these things I will copy. It should be inside all the card class. Then it should be inside all the card class. See, you change the text, guys, you can change the text. Just I am showing the format here. Okay, how to add those icons we will learn later. Okay, we add it, right? So we added. So now select the card class dot card. So first let me pass height, okay, 200 px, then width 200 px. Done. So next, background color, let me apply background color. So white background color I'll pass. Then white background color is done, so I'll apply something called border radius now. So border radius, okay, 20 px. So observe here, guys. So reload this. See, we created something. It's looking like this now. Yes. So what we should do, we should bring it, okay. Let me increase some height and width so that it looks good. I'll go here. So height is 250 and width also 250. So let me check how it's looking. As little bit I should increase, make this as 300. Then see, we increase the height and width. So now what I should do, we should bring it. See, so these are present in the same division. We should make all the card class to be, okay, display inline. That means side by side it should display, right? So here I'll password something called display inline. So save this. Sorry, not inline, it's the inline block, okay, it's inline block. And reload the page now. See, we are getting like this. Done. So same, it's looking like this, but we have to provide some space here. Done. So what I do, okay, let me increase some width and height, 330 and 330, and I will apply something called margin left 40 px. Okay, so observe here how it's looking now. Done. Margin left 40 px we are providing, as well as I will pass something called margin top 30 px, so that it provides space here also. See, done. It's providing a space here. Clear? So see, it's looking like this. So but if you, the color gray is again you should reduce some color. Okay, so observe here. Done. So we have reduced. So little bit of, okay, so you can similar to this. So what we have to do now, so when you see this, we have to provide some padding here, yes or no? So for some padding we will provide for these cards. Okay, so padding 30 px. See, the padding is provided. So now once I provide the padding, let me reduce the margin because the structure is not proper here. Done. Make this as height and width as 300 px. Done. So we got this. We got successfully. We got clear. So you can arrange, guys. You can arrange this, okay, according to you. See, the shape is also looking here. So now I want to change the color of this. Okay, I want to make it as rounded. So what I do, so I will select the I tag which is present inside the card class. Okay, I'll select I tag which is present inside card. So how I am telling this, the I is present inside card. See, I which is present inside card. So I'll select all the I's which is present inside card. So next I'll pass background color here. So background color, so before going to this, okay, I'll make this background color as green, then the text color as white, text color as white. Next we have something called padding, all four sides 20 px. I will pass 20 px. Then we have something called border radius. 100% because I want circle, right? So 100%. So save this, and so sorry, this one. If I reload the PC, we got. Yes guys, we got successfully. We got this also. Done. So guys, you have to place this. Okay, see, you use position property, you bring it. Okay, you place in between. So if you want, observe here, I'll select all the, okay, observe here, I'll select all the observe, and select all the I comma h1 comma paragraph which is present inside what, division, okay, card class. Okay, so I'll use position relative, then I will use top 20 px 20 px. So save this and reload the page. See, it's coming. So like that, you inspect, you can go. I'll make this as 80 px so that it is perfect. See, so it's applying for h1, this h1 also. So leave, you add in between this division. See, again you should add in between the division. Okay, so I think you understood how to use the division. See, so this all things you put inside one more division, then you bring it, it will be moved. Okay, so next we will go with the hovering property, right? So reload the page. See, once I hover, I should get this effect. Okay, I should get this effect. So how to do this, observe here. So first what I should do, once I hover on this, I should apply some shadow here. So the same card class, okay, the same card class, when I apply, when I hover, okay, so here I will pass, when I hover on these cards, when I hover on this card, I should apply shadow. So that is box shadow. Next I pass 2px green color. Okay, so observe here. So similarly like this, okay, it should apply here. Reload the page. See, it's applying, right? Done. So what I do here, so I don't want, see, in this case it's only the bottom shadow, right? So horizontal shadow, so it's not here. So what I do here, I'll go, so here I'll make this as 0 px, then this as 5px. okay, so now reload the page. Okay, it's coming only right side now. So this is horizontal, right? So this one you make this as 0 and this one 5px. So observe here, reload. See, you are getting, right? So you are getting the shadow, same like this, guys, same like this, you are getting the shadow. Done. But what you should do, so it should move to the top. See, it's moving to the top like this. So what you should do, you should use something called translate. Okay, you should do something called transform, translate. Okay, so minus 2px. okay, why minus means it's moving to, okay, so observe here, I'll pass 10px, okay, 0px horizontal, right? 0px comma vertically it should move 10px. So if I pass 10px, how it's moving, observe here. If I reload the page, see, it's moving to the bottom, right? So it should not move to the bottom, so it should move to the top. See, it's moving to the bottom. So that's why I should pass what? Negative my value. So minus, here I'll pass. Now observe here, it will move to the top. But in this case it's moving slowly, right? So what you have to do, okay, you should go here. So in card class you should use something called transition. So you should give the property transform. Okay, you should give the property transform. So I have taught this, all these things I have taught. Okay, so the property transform you should copy here and you should paste to this transition and pass timings 1 second, so it will move slowly. Observe here, see, same thing happening, see. So I hope understood, right? Same thing guys, see, same thing. So same thing, you should add one more division here. Okay, so let me add this. Okay, let me add this division. So I'll show you this also. See, this is completed, right? So next what I do here, I will create here one more section. So what is the section name here? Call to action. Okay, so the section I will pass call to action. Call to action starts next I'll pass here something called call to action ends. Call to action ends. So here first thing what we have to do guys, a section tag I will create, section, done. So here I'll make this as call to action. That means simply I will create a class call to action. So CTA is the class name, done. So to this you have to apply background image, then it is having one division, again that division is having two more divisions. So I'll make this as one big division. So CTA I will pass a class called, to this divisions I will pass a class called CTA div. So inside this we have to pass two more divisions. So division into 2 I will pass. So next inside this division, first thing I should pass what? So call to action with the help of h1 tag. Okay, so I'll add here h1. So here I'll add a call to action. Next with the help of paragraph tags I should add this thing. So I will add this. So sorry, I should add with the help of paragraph, right? P, then I will add so next we have one more division here where it is having only the button. So let me add the button here. So button name is what? Call to action. So pass button. So the name I will pass as call to action, done. So name is what? Call to action button. So let me pass here. So save this, and if you reload, see, this is our page here, done. So same thing, first you should pass what? See, if you observe here, it is looking like this, the full image is there. So first you should apply background image, guys. So I will apply one background image. I'll go to Pixabay. So I want to apply this background image, any good image, guys. Okay, this one I want to apply. Right click, copy image address. So I will go to this CTA class I will use. So here also let me make this as call to action starts. Okay, call to action starts, then call to action ends. Next I'll pass what? Call to action ends. Okay, same thing you can do. Call to action starts, call to action ends. So I'll use the CTA class dot CTA. Here I'll pass background image. Okay, background image URL. Done. So we'll double quotes, we'll paste it. So observe here. So if you want, you make this also call to action here. Done. So next observe here. So next we have to repeat what? The height of this section we should provide. Okay, the section height we will provide. So height as 250 px. Next we should not repeat the image. So background repeat, no repeat we will pass. Then background size. Okay, so we will pass as 100%. So go back and reload the page. See, it's looking like this. Done. So now change the text color. Okay, so of all the buttons, okay, to white. So I'll change the text color to white here inside the CTA class. Color, okay, color. So I'll make this as white. So save this and reload it. See, we got done. So provides some little bit of padding. So we will provide some little bit of padding here. So padding. So first top 20 px, this top 40 px, then right 100 px, then 40 px bottom, then again left 100 px. So if you reload, see, it's looking good now. See, same like that. Yes, same like that it's looking. And then the images whatever you want you can add, guys. So little bit of shade if you want to add, you know it, you should add what? So linear gradient already we have used here. See, the same linear gradient I will copy this and I'll paste here. Done. So I'll paste to this background image. Done. So save this and reload. See, we got this. Then the button also I have to change the design of this button. So already we have some classes. So button classes. So the same classes we will copy. So it's a dot only. So what I do, I'll copy the same classes. I'll copy and here I'll paste this. But I'll change CTA dot CTA hyphen button. So control to action, call to action button. That meaning is what? Call to action button. CTA BTN. So I'll call this CTA BTN inside the button. Okay, I will call this. I'll copy this and I'll call inside the button. So class, so call to action button I should pass, sorry. So here it is. So I'll copy first, copy, then I will paste here. So save this and reload the page, guys. So we got the same button. So but first I should bring it to side by side like this, right? So what I do, so you can increase the font size and all this. Don't think, sir, font size, sir, here the font size is big, sir, here the font size is not big. You can increase it, it's up to you. Select the paragraph tag, you apply. Okay, so next, how to select the paragraph which is inside CTA division, right? So now what we have to do, we have to bring these two divisions which is present in CTA class to side by side. Anything if you want to bring it to side by side, what you have to do, display inline block. So first we have to pass like this, CTA, the divisions which is present inside CTA div class, the width I should reduce, so I'll make this width as 600 px. Next I should make this as display inline block. So save this and reload the page. Done. So we got, because of height, okay, because of width it's not coming, so let me change the width to 550. So save this and reload the page. See, we got. Done. Sir, the button is at the end, sir, so make this button, see here I'll pass the button to be moved to the last side. So I'll pass here something called float. Okay, so right side I want to move it, so I'll make this as float right. Okay, so float right. Save this and reload the page. So not this one, so our page we have to reload, so the button moved to right side of this. So this much we have learned, guys. So this is we have learned, and rest of the things you can do it by yourself. The same thing are there. See, again the divisions you have to create, you have to add one image, again these also divisions. Done. So you first watch it, later we will see, guys. Okay, you can design this also, it's up, same thing, division, the button, the same thing we have seen, this button. Clear? So please go through this, and if you want to do all those things, you should be perfect in HTML, CSS, then only you can work with that. Clear, guys? So I am going to wind up the session. Please go through this. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.